Go get it.
Get my Spotify going and we're gonna get right into it. Spotify good. Music going. What's up to all my live people that's tuning in right now? Got everybody in the audience here. One time, what's good, my boy?
Chillin', my boy. Let's get it. Hey, listen. This one about to be fun.
What's up, live YouTube? What's happening? Welcome to the 9th episode of Outside the Box with Seth Siyon, featuring One Time, Radiant Rose, Milo Rose, what they call him, and your boy Seth Siyon. What's happening? First off, que ondo, mi gente, bienvenido. Outside the box con Seth Siyon, y gracias por el pollo, wait, pop. So we're gonna jump right into it. We got a lot of subjects to talk about, so we ain't got time to play with it. We're gonna first touch on the subject of soul ties. Yeah, soul ties. That's a broad, topic that we're gonna touch on. But I'm gonna read this paper that I actually wrote. It was actually 2 years ago. And I'm gonna basically give details and inform some stuff that people might be, have questions about in this paper. So basically, a soul tie is a strong, deeply felt emotion transmitted, imparted by a person to another person. Sex forms soul ties now. Sex do form soul ties, being when a man goes into a woman. This outside the box, so we ain't gotta tiptoe around it, the birds and bees shit. When a man put his penis in a woman's vagina, or when a woman allowed a man to put his penis in her vagina, that forms a soul tie. You know what I'm saying? This is outside the box. This is outside the box, so I'm just gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Just so we have a full understanding. When I say when a man goes into a woman, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's like this. 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 I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're working with. I don't know that, but that's what I'm talking about. So, all right. I'm dead already. All right. So sex do form soul ties, man. So like I said, man going to the woman, they become one. And you can look this up in Genesis 2:24 if you read the Bible, whatever. But back in the biblical times, when a man and a woman went in tent and they had sex, they were considered at that time one, being married. It wasn't none of this go to the altar shit and say your vows and have all that. No, it was just you go in the tent and fuck, and then you was married. You was one. Like that? Yeah, that's how it was. Okay. So meaning once the two become, they will feel emotionally and sense things of that person being good and bad. Which is why you should have a spiritual connection with the person you choose to lay with, being what's inside that person will be imparted to your being.
Hold on for a second.
Hold on, go ahead. What's up?
I just want you to know about your female audience right now.
I got questions. Hold on, let me go through this first. Then we'll get to the question. We'll get to the question. All right. Yeah, so please hold your questions to the end, please.
Any comments?
Okay. Meaning once the two become one, they feel emotionally and sense things of that person being good and bad, which is why you should have a spiritual connection with the person you choose to lay with, being what's inside that person will be imparted to your being. You can look that up on Matthew 23:27. Also, the spiritual connection part is on 1 Corinthians 2:15 for those who study the Bible. The reason why lust is a sin, being it is of the physical outer appearance through the natural senses. You can check out 1 Corinthians 6:15-16 on that one. Their emotions and sins become yours. That's how most couples can feel and sense their mate are cheating, they're pregnant, they're lying, they're sick, in pain, etc. A natural example is when a baby is born, he or she is still attached to the mother's by the umbilical cord, formed around 9 months before birth, which makes it one with the mother throughout her pregnancy. And once the child is born, the doctor has to cut to free and separate the child. Though this is a physical soul tie or spiritual, having a more severe effect on the self. 2 Corinthians 4:18. So if you have if you have an unhealthy soul tie, Yahweh, the Creator, is the only way to free and separate yourself from them by confessing, acknowledging, and repenting. Psalms 4:1. 1 John 1:8-9. As the truth will cut the spiritual cord to the unhealthy soul tie. Psalms 129:4, Hebrew 4:12. So, now we're getting into it. Again, back in the early days, when a man and a woman, when they had intercourse, when they had sex, whatever, they were considered one. Being they were basically married. And I'll give you an example when they talked about Solomon. They said he had like over 700 wives and 300 concubines.
What?
Yeah. So it wasn't. So what I'm saying to you is, and teach his own. But what I'm saying to you is, listen. This is written. This is written. So what I'm saying to you is like, it wasn't like they actually like signed a certificate or they had a preacher say, will you forever, blah, 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 blah. No, they just fought and they were married. That was their wives, you know what I'm saying? So
they didn't have to put a ring on it.
It wasn't no rings, nothing back then.
The wives don't have mad husbands.
The ring was on the tip.
You're mine now, bitch.
No,
I don't
But hold on. But the ring, they said they want a ring. That was on the tip. The ring was on the tip. Yeah, the ring was on the tip back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think it's an expensive tip.
So
Okay.
all right. So what I'm saying to you is like, when you like, basically what this trying to say is like, when you are with some, with your other half, whatever, like when you go into the person, y'all form a soul tie, even if you know it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? So when you start feeling certain things about this person, it's not a coincidence. It's because y'all connected at the time. And like I said, like I explained in the paper, that's why like some people can like feel when their other half is cheating on them, or they can feel when something is wrong with them, because it's not nothing natural. It's because they are connected spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So be careful who you lay with. Mm-hmm. Have a connection with this person, because when you lay with somebody for lust, you're gonna pick up bad soul ties, because first of all, you're sinning, and first of all, it's all about the physical. So when you lay with that person just because, or you trying to, you try to get a squad, or if you just, you just feeding off the lust, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna end up negative. So now on that part, that's where diseases come in, because I told y'all in the last episode, diseases are what? Demons. Yeah, that's right, demons. So when you do it in that sense of lust, that's when you have the STDs, the AIDS, gonorrhea, whatever. Oh, they still got crabs nowadays? I ain't never heard about crabs now.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Crabs. Yeah. Clamps, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Those.
That scary syphilis.
Yeah, all that stuff. I mean, I don't know all of it, but all I'm saying to you is that's where the demons come into effect, and that's when you gotta go to the doctor. And that's gonna be the physical doctor. He can give you something to take, or something to slow the process down to get rid of it. So at that point, like what I was saying about, you have to have like that cord cut. The only way you have that cord cut is if you get in tune. First of all, you have to get in tune with what you're doing, and be able to confess and also acknowledge it, saying like this is what it was, and then repent from it by stop doing away with it. And then you have to talk to the Creator and ask Him to cut that cord for you. Because again, this is spiritual. This is not physical. The doctor can't cut this cord. You have to go. This got to be a spiritual cord cutting right here. So you have to be careful. And hold on, guys. So on that note,
I just want to say shout out to chlamydia. I mean,
oh man,
we forgot to say that.
why did you shout that out? What is that?
I mean, we mentioned all the other ones, man.
You did go down.
No, I don't want that. No, I don't want to shout out there. What I don't want to shout out there. One of them. Yeah, no.
I can't.
So on that note, Mala, can you give me your perspective on what I just spoke on with the soul
You
tie?
spoke on a lot.
But have you ever experienced it? I'm gonna ask you that.
Which part?
All right. So, all right. No. So we're gonna leave the demons alone. You know, we ain't talking about no chlamydia. We ain't talking about no syphilis.
You talking about a lot of stuff. Which part are you?
So, all right. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever been with a guy and then like whatever, and you started feeling things with this person, like a connection?
Yes.
Okay.
I knew when he was lying.
Right.
I knew when he was cheating.
Mm-hmm.
I was younger back then, so I was a little bit more outrageous. So when I found out, he found out.
Okay. I can understand that. One time, can you give me your perspective on this? Have you ever experienced this in your days of
I mean, like, so I'm trying to think of how to come at this one, like soul ties, like, because I honestly believe, like, yeah, you probably interact with who you interact with a lot of times during the day. Like, let's just say me and you know what I mean? Like, we probably done this in a different lifetime before, but it's been a different scenario. Maybe you've been this person and I was this person, or this. I don't know how to. I'm really like, because I don't want to get like deep. Like I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Like shit on like the Bible or nothing like that.
Can I give you an example of what I'm talking about? I probably hit for you. So like for instance, like I told you before, like back then there wasn't no formal marriage like it is in the Western Hemisphere. That makes sense.
I mean, they did
I can get into that part.
I mean, they did have like a little ceremony. It may not have been the whole pastor. And
Right.
They had
but I'm going early. I'm going like in the beginning kind of. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, in the very beginning, they just, somebody they liked each other, they grabbed each other. That was
it was actually in Genesis.
It was more animalistic.
Genesis 2:24. They
were
going to
2 people on the world in Genesis.
Well, it was more than 2. It was a little bit more than 2.
Right, in Genesis, it won't.
But that's how it started, and it evolved over the years. It evolved over time. They did the ceremonies, all that stuff. But either way, that was the example to say, let you know, like, look, once you do this, this is.
Well,
that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at. And I mean, I ain't knocking the ceremony on this stuff. That's it is.
Oh, all right. That's why I was funny.
I
thought you was saying.
I mean, all right. So I mean, look, hold on.
Yeah. We gotta get to this.
I want to ask 2 specific questions. A, are you okay with me really about to go outside the box? Because I don't agree with you.
Is this outside the box?
And then now I want to get on what you said as well.
Let's do
it. Is that okay?
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
First off, the Bible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And just throw that out there.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm just not a believer. People really take this Bible shit like it's literal.
Mm-hmm.
Like this shit actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. You're wrong.
So why do you say that though? You gotta explain yourself.
Well, in order to make one person, 2 people have to make the one person. So didn't it really start out with 2 people? That's not me taking the Bible literal. That's just factual.
Right. Well, that sounds like a fact to me. Like,
right.
I mean, but all I'm saying is like people take the Bible literally, like
what they really think giants and stuff was walking around.
I'm just saying literally, like Jesus walked around. Like they think Jesus was a real person walking around this earth, walking on water over the Eno River. Jesus was walking. Okay.
So you don't believe in Jesus? I understand that.
No. This is what I'm see.
No, I'm just saying.
See,
Do you not do?
But this is what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
See, this is how you get caught up in this, because you got to pick a side. And
No, just ask the question.
just check me out. Check me out for a second. Jesus is a metaphor for the Son.
Okay.
Okay? If you know what you're listening to, the Bible is an astrological book and a way to get you to your Christ-like being. All of the matter of fact, you take that picture. You know that most famous picture of the Last Supper, and they got all these apostles or whatever.
None of that. That doesn't.
I'm just saying, like, this is a really religious, famous thing, right? The Last Supper, right?
Picture, yeah.
And Jesus is in the middle, and they got all of his so-called 12 apostles, correct? Am I making this up, or do I sound like I'm making sense? That is not about no real people. Jesus is the Son, and that is your horoscope. That is Aries. How many months is it? How many zodiac signs?
Well, it's supposed to be 13.
All
It's supposed to be 13. Right.
But this is what I'm saying. That is supposed to represent your zodiac. This is how the year is going to go. Aries.
Okay. All right. Look. I understand what you're saying.
Anyway, I'm done.
But hold on. Let's keep it on the soul tie. Let's keep it on the soul tie. Let's keep it on soul tie. So what is your like belief in that? What I just spoke on. Throwing the Bible out the way.
Yeah. I guess like you know people from different times. I don't.
But I'm saying for your personal experiences, per se, like how can you relate to what I just spoke on? Or can you relate to
Can I
it?
say something? I'm sorry. I'm
Go ahead.
So I think I know part of what he's trying to get at. As
Okay.
far as soul ties. And
See, that's a
Keep
soul
it a
soul
little-
tie.
keep
That's
it
a
a
soul
little
tie in
simple.
itself right there. Yeah, it's happening right now. Yeah.
But basically, that everybody in your life from birth to death is somebody that you've come across in a previous life, and those are your soul ties. Me and him have done this before. We are tied beyond this lifetime.
Right.
That's what I would think of as a
Right.
soul tie. Even the previous people you fucked.
Right.
You've met them or touched them. They might have been
Right.
the shopkeeper.
Right. You
They
might not know them, but
they
yeah, you might not
might
remember. You
not
might
know
not
them,
remember.
but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
might have been
But
that
you know,
spider you stepped on one time.
And like soul ties
That's
are
a
not
tie.
right. And soul ties are not limited to just sex. Soul ties are not
That
limited.
spider got a soul, damn it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
And see,
fucked up in this
but this is the thing. I'm gonna touch on this right here.
Being a spider.
Soul ties are not limited to sex. So it could
That's
be even
what
a
I-
friendship. It can even be with like your pets.
Exactly.
Like if you take something out of a natural instinct, like say out of their natural habitat, and you bring them into your domestic environment, you form a soul tie because now
I
you're
don't
taking them
believe
out.
that like somebody sticking their dick in somebody is what created the soul tie, is what I'm saying.
It
What
is created, but it forms
What
it. It
created
forms
the
it.
soul tie
Forms
is
the
that
tie.
I have been around this soul before.
But hold on.
And like that's why they're back in here. Like,
Hold up. So that's a.
Well, first of all,
Never mind. Go ahead.
I feel like sex and soul ties. First of all, that's like a misdirection
Yeah.
because lust can lead to sex, but I don't think that creates like a soul tie. I think the intention, whether if you're intentionally creating a soul tie, I don't think anybody's like intentionally, like unless you're like deeply in love with this person, like y'all getting married and like you're intending to be together forever. You're creating that tie. You're creating that soul tie.
I don't think I need to repent. After that because
But
I'm
if
never
you're
gonna see
like-
this person again.
But no,
But
we're not.
if you're like
I mean,
saying
do
for like
you-
a one night stand,
This is what I'm.
that's different. I wouldn't say you're creating a soul tie. I think what you are doing is bonding yourself to somebody. Like you're opening yourself up to be connected to
That's a soul tie.
somebody.
That's the same thing.
I wouldn't necessarily. Well,
The same thing.
okay. So then I kind of see what you're saying.
The
So
same
you're
thing, the
saying
same
like
thing.
physically,
I don't remember.
physically when you're within this physical action of connecting with each other, the spirits are combining into one.
Right,
And you guys
right.
Are
That's
okay.
and that's knowing or unknowing. That's my whole point.
So,
Like, it ain't like it's intentional. It's just it is what it
that's
is.
what happens. It's like
Right,
putting a lock
right,
in the
right,
key.
right.
When you put the lock in the key and
But
you
I'm
twist
just-
it, it's gonna open.
But still, no, hold on. But then that means like you have a soul tie with anybody you meet or interact with every day. Like you.
That's
go to-
different. That's different. Now, the way I say it's
So
got.
what kind of soul ties are we talking about?
Well, you gotta
Okay,
think about sex
so
is like
Did
a
y'all
very
look up the
intimate
definition of soul tie? What does soul ties actually mean?
I don't have a dictionary with me right now, but
What-
this is what I gave you is the actual dictionary. I got a dictionary. It says a soul tie is a strong, deeply felt emotion transmitted, imparted by a person to another.
Ain't you IT? You supposed to have the damn
Well,
definition.
it doesn't say.
So, but hold on, but listen. So transmitted, imparted.
Just me talking to you is
a
imparting something.
transmission.
But the whole thing is it has to be. Listen to the definition. You gotta really listen to the definition of this. It says a strong, deeply felt emotion. Listen to what I'm saying. It ain't just like me saying, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" But no, a strong. That means you have to have a deep conversation, like y'all connecting on this intellectual level. That's like, you know what I'm saying, not like you just meet somebody at the store saying, "How you doing?" No, it's not like that. It has to be a strong, deeply felt emotion, transmitted, imparted, which that's what it says.
And look, I totally agree with you on that aspect because you said a strong,
Right.
deep emotion.
Right.
It takes a strong, deep emotion for you to have sex with someone.
Right.
Even if it's a one night stand.
Right, it don't matter. Yeah, because if you give
and you felt them so much, you allowed them to penetrate your body.
right,
That's deep.
right.
That's
And
soul
that's
tie.
what
That's a soul tie, right,
is.
right,
It's
right.
formed when they-
Because I mean, if you
have to share
if you're not connected to this person, if you don't like this person, you are not going to allow. You're not going to enter that person. You're not going to allow that person to enter you. That's
Well,
just
no
real.
such thing as one
What if it
night
wasn't that?
Even one night stands.
No, let me say-
It don't matter. It don't matter. If it's
On the
one
low,
night stand,
on
yeah.
the low, one night stands honestly can be considered one of the most, I would say one of the most like defined examples of not necessarily soul tie, but a deep connection. Because
Right.
think
But
about
that's
it,
what
you
a
don't
soul
even
tie
know me,
is. You have to
and
share
I
it.
gave you and I'm giving you a shot at one of the most
Right.
intimate acts two people can
Right.
have between
Ever
each
do.
other.
Well,
Right,
okay,
right.
so yeah, so
Right.
you're saying in both there's a physical way
Right.
to do it, and then there's an emotional way,
Right.
and then there's a spiritual
That's
way.
the definition. That is.
So
Okay,
all
so
of
it just
those
needs
are
to be-
connected.
They're all connected. Yeah, they're all connected.
Pretty-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But the different two, like, hold up, I'm sorry, yo. Ain't nobody saying what I'm saying, like,
Hold on. Hold that thought. We're going on break real quick. Intermission.
yo, ain't
Hey,
listen.
look, this is Big Country Man, my song. Yes, sir. You said.
If you are that supermodel girl, throw your hands in the air.
Come on.
She got me walk like a model. She got a sexy swag like a model. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, girl. She got me walk like a model. She got a sexy swag like a model. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, girl.
Lil' mama so sexy cause she know it. Classy like sassy, very confident, show it. Walking through the crowd, got the spotlight by the glowing. Those in jewelry give me exclusive swag foreign. In the club VIP, best bottles is where she going. Ballers trying to spit, game she peeping and ignore it. Not stuck up or conceited, just real. A fun type shot and lay back, that for the thrill. Sexy, smiling, cute laugh, that will give you chills. Not a supermodel, but swagger will make you feel. Down to earth, smart understanding when you can feel. Raw panty hollers in the kitchen, fishing the meal. 9 to 5 classic professional handles of bills. Freaking if she's got her man, wanna see the deal. Mama too good to be true, make me wanna live. Pop that question with that ring, like together we'll build.
She got me walk like a model. She got a sexy swag like a model. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, girl. She got me walk like a model. She got a sexy swag like a model. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, girl.
Yeah, baby girl, you looking good in them jeans. Walking like a model up and down in them jeans. Ass is real fat, get you out of them jeans. And you got all the fellas looking at you when you're walking, when you're dancing on the floor. I swear that body just be talking. Got a brother going crazy cause I gotta get to know you. And if you coming with me, I swear to God, I gotta show you the wood. Girl, you look good. Better if I was with you. Swagger is on point. A true 100% team. We got a winner. Ass is so cold like Chi-Town in the winter. Face is like Villa. Body is like Nikki. She can handle me all by herself. There's no need for no menage a trois. This girl is bad on her own. I mean, damn. She got my mind going in the zone. Cause she got
Lord. Yeah, it is. Oh my Lord. Woo! Excuse me. No, your phone just stopped working.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies, y'all. I didn't know what happened there, but we back to the 9th episode outside about Seth Siyon. So now we're gonna pick up on what we was talking about, the soul ties. So I explained again the definition of soul ties: a strong, deeply felt emotion, also transmitted, imparted by a person to another person. So speaking on that, I'm gonna talk about the deeply felt emotions. And actually, we discussed this from my last episode as far as jealousy, envy, and hatred. So I'm gonna allow Malice to give her perspective because she says she has some more she wants to inform y'all on as far as jealousy, envy, and hate. So start it off.
Thank you. Well, this ties in very well with soul ties because, for one, when two people share a deep connection, once they share it between two people, it amplifies and it comes outside. Like it's an aura that comes around them when they're together, or even when they're apart. Like you can. Like, you know how some people say, oh, you talk like your dude, or I see you, like little things will rub off. They're gonna always, you share that connection. You guys are gonna.
You ever heard this? Not to interrupt you, but you ever heard that y'all look alike? Yeah.
Like, you know, after a while. So when that happens, as I spoke on like last week, something that powerful, because it is a very powerful thing, can ignite insight and draw jealousy, envy, and hate on so many fronts.
So elaborate on that a little bit.
The envy can come from either the person that you're dealing with may be somebody that everybody's ever wanted, or a lot of people have fantasized about or wanted to get close to or talk to or want to know, and they haven't, and they're trying to find out what's so great about you that you stood out so far apart from them. It could be the fact that they haven't reached that aspect there in their life. Like, say every situation they got into was not great, has failed, just ain't been working, and here go this person, they done meet this great person and they done checked off all the boxes and they look good to boot. Okay. It could be certain things like that. And then that's when you have people that will directly or indirectly try to come in and sabotage or try to break that tie. They'll try to break that tie, and I've experienced that personally, and it's actually been broken.
So you've actually had a physical encounter with, like, say you're dealing with somebody, and they had a person that, I guess, that liked them or was obsessed with them, and came in between y'all to broke that tie. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm not saying that's not possible, but I also feel that it doesn't break the tie. It just separates the tie. If that makes sense.
Elaborate.
Okay, so when I say it doesn't actually cut the tie, meaning even though that person might have separated y'all from that moment, y'all still have that connection. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like y'all still have that connection, but it's just been, it's like you put a fork in the road.
Okay, so well maybe I'll say it isn't broken,
Mhm.
but it's not as strong.
Right.
It's not as strong,
Mhm.
and it's probably not going to get back up to the strength that it
Mhm.
was. So it's permanent damage
Mhm.
to it.
Yep, I
if
agree with that.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Any more you want to speak on that?
Watch out for those people. They may come off kind of nice. They may try to suggest, like, it can be little small things, like say you're out with your friends and say you done told your partner or the person you done made this soul tie, this connection with, and you're going to be back at no later than 2 a.m. Here it is, 1:30, 1:45, and you like, hey, I got to go, I got to roll out. Oh, come on, man, she'll be good, be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me call and let her know. Man, you ain't gotta do all that. You home all the time. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Little things like that. And then
Yeah.
even from the female standpoint.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, forget what he said. You can't wear that. So what? He just mad because you look good.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she trying to help you incite
Right.
certain things into your relationship? Why is homeboy trying to cause issues he knows is going to be issues into your relationship?
Right.
Like, whether you staying out late, you discuss those personal things there with your partner. But if they're telling you not to communicate
Mm-hmm.
with the person that you are building and or spending this amount of time with that they know is important to you and things of that nature, you gotta.
To me, that's when you gotta check your circle. You see what I'm saying? Because like what she's explaining, like if you have people amongst you that are supposed to be your people, you know what I'm saying, your homeboys, your homegirls, whatever, your ride or dies, whatever. Like if they're influencing you to do other like stuff that like she's explaining, then that's a reflection on you, because why the fuck you dealing with somebody that's trying to cause separation or distraction?
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
And that necessarily mean that they have hate, for you. They
Right,
could just
right.
really just be envious because
That's my whole
things
point.
ain't working out with
that's my
them
whole
right
point.
now.
And that's why I say that's a reflection on you, because if you are attracted to these people, and when I say attracted, I mean if you like dealing with people like this, and you know like that's what they're doing, then you gotta do some rearranging. You gotta make some cuts somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
I just want to interject real quick and just say, like, if you do rock with a person though, like, get that jealousy shit out of your heart. Get that fear out your heart. Like,
it means you gotta go find somebody. Hell, go out there.
but this is what I'm saying. Like, regard male to your female. She says she going out. Hey, you know what, babe? You look great tonight. Go have a good time. Let me know if you need anything. Vice versa. Dude going out. You know what, babe? I just want you to have a good time. Give me a call if you need anything. Da da da. Leave it at that. Once you start doing other things, it start creeping in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're doing things out of the norm. Wait a minute. Now,
Exactly.
usually,
But
just like
like
I said, like if you were staying out late, now usually he'll tell me if he's gonna be out a little later. He gonna let me know, so I'm not sitting the hell up waiting all goddamn night.
What about when they don't let you know that they're out?
That's why I was saying, like, that's what you sometimes 9 times out of 10 they may have that friend or whatever that's there that's like, man, you ain't gotta contact them, you ain't gotta tell them, man, she'll be alright, and things of that nature.
But in response to what she just said, like you gotta take people at their actions. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now, if they're not being upfront with you, then they're letting you know right then that this is how it's gonna be. It's up to you to accept that or not. You know what I'm saying? You can't. If you sit there and keep allowing it, then that's on you. It's on you. It's not on that person, because he's telling you. His actions is telling you what he's doing. It's actions. He ain't got to tell you nothing.
Whoa. See,
Talk to me.
See, hold up. See how far? Now we being sexist on this podcast. I'm sorry. Women can do the same thing. Let's go.
Hold on. Let me get this correct. Let me make this very clear. I'm not speaking just on male. I'm talking both male and female. I didn't say specifically just male.
I like
it
to
goes
call
both
them
ways. They, okay, we'll say that. We'll say that. We'll say that. I feel you on that one though. But yeah, so at the end of the day, if this person his actions is showing you this, then you have to take him for his actions. If you either you accept it or you don't. You got to call it out. You got to let it know like this is not what it is. You know what I'm saying? Soul ties.
Very.
All right, so
no.
Are we? Okay,
no,
go ahead.
I was about to say, like, I know we are playing, so I don't even think we have enough time right now, because that might need to be in a separate episode,
okay,
so we can freestyle the rest of this.
Okay.
Whatever y'all want to talk about.
Okay.
If the crowd got something they got on their mind.
Did they have any questions or things?
Do anybody in the crowd have any more like questions or any more like they want to like put out there on the soul ties? Anyone?
Well, hold on. Let me speak more on it real quick.
Let's do it.
Because me and my shorty been together. How long has it been, baby? Like over 15 years?
17 years.
17, right? Very motherfucking first day, I get over there. I'm like, nah. All I hear, goddamn dog barking off the chain, jumping up and down, going nuts. My dude, I'm telling, yeah, this is the money. But listen, she talking about, oh hey, do you want me to put them up? Hell the fuck yes! I want you to put this damn dog up. You think I'm walking in this crib with
And I felt like we were gonna have to cut ties right there.
Oh man!
right there?
Hey look, you gonna cut the tie before you inform the tie. God damn!
This is my dog.
But this is what I'm saying, like, it's like 17 years later, we done been through D-Money. Unfortunately, I had to put D-Money down. Well, they sent me to put D-Money down, which was fucked up.
Right.
I'm out here balling like I'm watching Frozen or some shit. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. Then we get a new one. And now Jay running around like I owe her something every time I walk in the house. Every time. So what I'm trying to say is basically like 17 years of going back and forth. Up. It's been a lot of ups and downs. I ain't trying to out here trying to sugarcoat this shit. Like, she gets on my goddamn nerves sometimes. I mean, like, hey,
Yeah.
I love her. And you look good in your heels. But she know it too. Listen.
Oh, he had throw that part. She look good in heels, y'all.
Oh, yeah, she look good in the heels. Hey, boy, woo.
I have no problem.
But listen, what I'm trying to tell you is we done been through our ups and downs for 17 years, but something always draws back together.
And that's why I was getting at. Like, how you felt like that. It was a separation, but something just kept coming back.
Always.
Kept coming back.
I mean, as mad as I has been at her, like we've gotten separate apartments, we've done all of this, all that. I talk, fuck her. She ain't shit. She get on my nerves.
Lying to yourself. Lying to yourself.
And then
lying to yourself.
2 weeks later, she hit me up. Hey, babe.
And you fall right in.
Look,
your voice go high pitch.
Waiting on the
Hey, look, all that bass gone.
Yeah, I'm sounding like Future now. Yeah, I'm sounding like Future. Hey, I missed you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
And look, you hit a little wham.
You think that ain't on my plate?
Yes, sir. Playing Little Will, boy, it's over for me. But yeah, that's real though. I'm glad you shared that, man, because like that just shows you like that soul tie is serious, man. Like, and like, have you ever like everybody? I believe everybody has had this before. When you meet somebody and you just know like, I don't know what it is about this person, but I fucks with them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, everybody tells me that when they say, no, I'm just hold up.
But real talk though, like when she
hold on, what they say? No cap. Am I with the young generation now?
Oh, that's
Can I say no cap?
the millenniums, ain't it?
Sounds sus.
Sounds sus.
Hey, look, what you said
I'm
too.
too old to say no cap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about
But what you said, I can talk about that. Like when you meet somebody, like, man, I don't know what it is, like I just fuck with this person.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
good
believe it's
energy.
also about you knew this person from another lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And you don't understand at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's just natural. But he's like, damn, I don't know what it is. And y'all just hit it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like that. That's also like give you a form that you and this person maybe had a soul tie in another time. You know what I'm saying? And you just not aware of it or remembers of it, you know what I'm saying? But anytime that you have that type of feeling with somebody, it's gonna always, that energy is gonna bring y'all back together. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, y'all can say the worst shit to each other, you can curse each other out, you can say fuck you, I'm gonna do blah blah blah, but it's gonna be that soul tie is gonna eventually pull y'all back together. Like it's very serious.
It's a shared connection.
Mm-hmm.
If the strong connection is shared. That's not to say that during that process, it doesn't get too hurtful for either one in the party, and then the connection is no longer shared in the same view. Doesn't make like I was saying before, maybe not broken,
Right.
but
It's just a separation, right? Damage, yeah. Because see, just like if you have a cord to a speaker or your cell phone, if somebody takes a knife and slices it a couple times, it's gonna be damaged. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you might can fix it, you might take some black tape. You gotta get the black tape now. You can't use the clear tape. You get the black tape, and you gotta wrap that motherfucker around that cord, and next thing you know, you got energy again. And that's what it takes sometimes. You gotta put some tape around that cord to get it back firing up. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe put black tape around their sneakers just to keep it moving.
Man, time is flying, so we're gonna take one more intermission, then we'll come back and wrap this up because we about out of time. You know what I'm saying? Again.
Oh, man.
Siyon.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Am I invited?
Yes, sir. That's the old shit, though. This is my old shit, though. This ain't nothing to do with. Hey, hold on.
This nigga invited me to some old shit.
I'll explain when I come back.
I'm gonna go about this.
But I'm gonna explain when I get back.
Wanna get near, open up your ears, wide open, country man's here, loud and focused, never been a fan of the hocus, tricks of a kids, I'm a main that's open, taking over spots, to rule naked, even when you sip them like the sun somewhere, I'm still hot, learning how to tie my money in a knot, so I won't trip and blow my money like smoking pot. Live and get learned. When successful is concerned, I light a match to the emotions they feel it and let it burn. Make it all right. Look how much respect I earn. Bought a school, bitches burn the track and burn. I'm the fight for the world. Won't let it go. If I were to stand for me, all on the game like a rowdy elephant. I'm a step up for my grind. 2010, I could keep it This was for the street, Sean ain't never been weak. Most ladies say we're free, like I would not go with me. Now they wanna keep niggas frankly, the third I make it wait. Love it when it shoots some tears, body rock the shit can be a decision moment, time to heal, pressure moment, how I feel. Kiss me later, want some more, they don't want another hoe. Plotting how to get both and real freaky, so I go back there again with this other hoe that's on the low. Let them set this shit off, they all into it. I'ma chill and watch for a moment into this. Yeah, by the time I join, won't have to put too much into it. By the heat rising by the moment, but I'm still cool and juicy from the fruit. Got to lose it, but there's two not a way to do it. Started playing with my nipples while I penetrate. When I let loose, felt like I lost some weight. Damn it, boy, LOL, smiley face all on their face. Another game, I'm a step up on my grind. Now my number shine. 2010, how could you get down? I'm a grind, I'm a show 'em yeah, I get down. I'm a step up on my grind. Now my number shine. 2010, how could you get down? I'm a grind, I'm a show 'em yeah, I get down. I'm a step up on my grind. Now my number shine. 2010, how could you get down? I'm a grind, I'm a show 'em yeah, I get down. I'm a step up on my grind. Now my number shine. 2010, how could you get down? I'm a grind, I'm a show 'em yeah, I get down.
All right, so what I was trying to say before the song started. So, yes, this is my old shit. But understand, I've been incarcerated. I've been gone for a while. But by me playing my music on these podcasts, people come to me like, man, we gonna do something new? Y'all inspired me to go back in the studio and do something new. So, some new music will be coming soon on my podcast.
Get
Just so
in
y'all
the
know that.
booth.
Yeah, I'm getting back in the booth,
He's in
goddammit.
the booth.
I'm tired of playing games.
Let's get it.
Drake, boy, all y'all about to be ready for me. You hear me?
Ooh, boy, don't get me started.
Yeah, oh no, we can do that. We can do that. All right, so this is a wrap up. We're gonna like recap and we're gonna let everybody.
Drake winning. No, okay.
All right. So
No.
I
didn't say
that's
that.
like
I didn't say that.
here. But anyway, so we gonna recap and see if anybody want to like add anything to this or anything you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like this is your time at the recap. So we will start off with Miss Milo Rose.
Back to going over to where the soul ties. I mean, we talked a lot about how they're connected, what they are, and how they can come about. We didn't really talk a whole lot about the emotions that come along with it. Like as I said before, it is a powerful thing, which can make it a scary thing. When it's something so strong, it's so intense. So be patient with one another and yourselves as you're navigating and as you're trying to figure out what it is. Just properly communicate, understand one another, and understand and accept that however which way the tie ends up, whether if it stays strong, gets stronger, or lessens or whatever, be cool with whatever the outcome is going to be.
Good words, good words. I can ad-lib for a little bit on that one. What she's saying is like love. I don't think people understand the true definition of love. Love is not constriction. Love is not control. Love is free will. So when you with somebody, you can't like try to constrict them or control them. You have to let them be themselves, and you have to be able to accept them for who they are. And that's like I think people don't really understand that concept of love. Like love is not all about you love me and you can't love nobody else. No. We all here to love one another. It's like I say, you set your boundaries. But at the end of the day, we're all here to love.
Well, not to cut you off, but like on the flip side of that too, like these people need to know, love yourself first.
Yeah.
You're right.
Go
Listen
ahead.
to me, because what did you just say? Like, you not love with a like. Learn how to love yourself first, and then you don't have to depend on nobody else's love. You feel what I'm saying? Like, soon as you love yourself first, it does. If you get the love, that's great.
Right.
Thank it. I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
But if I don't get it,
I'm
good.
Guess
Guess what? Everything's cool. You feel me? You know what I mean? But go ahead.
No, you nailed it. You nailed it. I can't even respond on that. You know what I'm saying? You nailed it. Love yourself. And I always I try to end my podcast giving like positive notes, like he said, love yourself. Look in the mirror, look at yourself, tell yourself I love you. Like, and mean it. You know what I'm saying? Look in the mirror, tell yourself I love you. I appreciate you. I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at yourself and tell yourself that.
But again, like, it's easy to say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people will, okay, I love myself. Right? It's more, you got to believe in yourself.
Of course.
Like, you got to put, I keep saying this, and again, I don't mean to hijinks the podcast right now, but like, people, it is not selfish to put yourself first.
Over everybody. And anything.
I don't give a fuck if it's your mother,
whatever,
your
children,
father,
whatever,
your children, your sister, your brother.
Number one.
Put yourself first, and then everything else will fall into place. But it's almost like you feel guilty. Oh no, I gotta put my kid ahead of me. I gotta go check on my elderly mother. I gotta go do. I mean, I'm just trying to say it's not selfish.
Can I add lib on something that you spoke on many times?
Please.
You are your own motherfucking director. This movie that you of yourself, you are the director. It's all about you. It's not about nobody else. You are the director. So if you are at a point where you love yourself and you respect yourself, honor yourself, everything else around you is going to be the same way. It's you. It's about you. It's all about you. Nobody else. But the world and society has made us feel like we have to put other things first. And that's bullshit. That's a fucking lie. Put yourself first. Love your fucking self. Go outside in nature. Walk barefoot. Hug a tree. Like, shit like this will ground you to reality, this physical reality, in a way that you can't even, like, fathom. You know what I'm saying? But you have to take action. You have to believe in yourself to do it first. You can't just do it. You have to believe in yourself to do it first. And that's the first step of, like, grounding yourself, you know what I'm saying, and being who you are. Because, see, at the end of the day, the world trains you to be somebody else, who they want you to be, because it's all about control. That's the way the society is built. But once you step outside that box and start doing you and start taking care of yourself, everything else is going to come around you, and it's going to be harmony, it's going to be peace, it's going to be love.
Everything you're supposed to have.
Everything you're supposed to have, and you're going to be who you're supposed to be. Everybody is not meant to be doing the things that they're doing. That's why people work every day, 8 to 5, 9 to 5, and be miserable. They go to work and be miserable, barely paying their bills. I mean, shit like that. Like, you have it's a system. You have to understand that you have been raised under a system that's meant to control you. This is fucking modern day slavery. This is modern day slavery.
Oh, I know
they talk about 1800s, 1700s. This is worse. This is worse.
I know it's getting late in the podcast, and I'm gonna keep this quick.
I wouldn't say it's worse. I mean, we ain't no.
It don't matter, but mentally it's worse.
Mentally,
yes, it's worse.
We don't know all the facts on that. But
right. Go ahead.
Yeah. What in the fuck? Why do people accept this shit? This is what I'm saying. Like, we have been so fucking trained.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, you gotta go to school for 8 hours, Oh, guess what? Right after your 18 years of school, send your ass right to the workforce and work some more hours.
No, go to college.
Whatever. It's just like you're always on a schedule, and it's like, I'm sorry, who made this fucking system up? Like, before, so motherfuckers just woke up, was like, well, I'm hungry, we need a fire, I guess I gotta go hunt a jaguar and go make some goddamn flint wood or whatever. No flint water, flint wood. But I'm just saying, that you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
I'm just like, when did the barrier shift? Like, this, everybody wanna be Black Lives Matter and hashtag this matters and Trump and Biden. And I'm just like, y'all missing the point. Mm-hmm. When did the structure start? Who implemented the structure for all of y'all niggas? I'm sorry, excuse me. all of us, including me, to wake up and go to work. Wake up and say, you can only have one woman. Wake up and your kid this. Wake up, you gotta have no carbohydrates because somebody said this happened, but you on a keto phase. I'm just so sick and tired. Religious. I am so sick and tired of how this world works. I just want to take this podcast right now, take this whole shit, and throw it out the window. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, who made all of this shit up? And why are we obeying about? Let me sneeze right now. Achoo! What y'all gonna say?
I ain't gonna say shit.
But what most people gonna say?
They gonna say, they might say bless you. And they don't mean the shit. They just say it because that's what people thought. Yeah.
But at the funny, but then the flip side, but hold on, the flip side, the person who sneezed is gonna say, excuse me.
For what?
Wow, I just don't understand.
Right.
Who made this shit up and why is this a thing?
I believe you say excuse me just in case you get snot on somebody.
Okay. Well,
but if you do that, then you say excuse me.
That.
Well, you don't know because you're going like, it's not like you see it. So you say excuse me.
Yeah. I guess it's a courtesy. I mean, I can't argue with that one. I can't argue with that one. But the bless me part, I don't understand that one. I really don't. Why you blessing me for something that's a natural, like, instinct?
What else would you say?
Don't say shit. I mean, that's just like, all right, say if I get about this chair and I trip up. Am I gonna say excuse me? Or you gonna say bless me if I trip up over this chair?
Probably gonna laugh.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, that's because he's an ass. We're gonna ask if you're all right first.
No, it depends on how it happens.
I mean, if I do land on the ground.
But if I trip up and like, after I play it up, like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all will laugh for sure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, at the end of the day, we're gonna end this on this note right here, man. Love yourself. Learn how to be understanding, compassionate with yourself, first of all. Learn to accept yourself for who you are. That's one thing I think people don't really understand. They don't know how to accept themselves for who they are because
nothing wrong with
they feel like something's wrong with them all the time. But it's nothing wrong with you. You are who you are. You was put here on this earth at this appointed time for your own purpose. Fuck what anybody else say. Fuck what yourself say. Be who you are because that's the only person you could be.
There is a small percentage of people that shouldn't be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
The murderer.
Your murderer.
Well, that's not. But hold on. Okay, hold on.
Rapist.
Hold on. So on that note,
don't be you.
So on that note, that's not them anyway. That's demonic influence. And that's a whole other segment. So
but hold on, I got another.
Yeah.
I got another category of people. The people who's in a 2-lane, and one of them, the speed limit is 55. One of them doing 58. One of them doing 55, and you got 8 miles to go, and you can't get past neither one of them.
To them asses that was on 85 today.
They're demonic.
Okay, get your ass out the left lane.
I understand.
Get out of here.
I understand the Cinco de Mayo, and it was crazy out there. Yeah, it really was Cinco de Mayo. I didn't even realize.
I mean, listen. Well, then pull over and go get your Corona.
I mean,
and get out of here.
Can't see.
Hold on, no, you gotta get tequila, man, and the grill, man.
Baby, get on the shoulder.
Tequila.
You gonna do it right.
Take the
Cinco de Mayo.
You want me sleep on the side of the road. That's what you want me. You want me passed out. I just get me some Coronas.
And also, man, like
don't drink and drive.
I gotta ride.
But check this out. Stop judging.
Yes.
Stop judging. Because we have no right to judge no motherfucker. Judge yourself. Examine yourself for one thing, but don't judge people. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge people because at the end of the day, like I said, we're all here for our own purposes. And even if we can't understand, why somebody is the way they are, it's not for us to understand. It's for us to understand ourselves. Focus on yourself. Look in the fucking mirror. Focus on yourself. We good? All right. I appreciate y'all. For real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that wants to, like, comment on these episodes, anybody that even wants to get on the episodes, reach out to me. You can leave a comment on this video right here, this live video. And also, I appreciate everybody that's been giving the feedback, you know what I'm saying, with our conversations outside the box with Seth Siyon. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. May peace be with you. I'm out.
I was really trying to keep it PG.
Oh, y'all saw that?
That's why I get up slowly.
I'm gonna leave it on you till you get all the way up.
Okay.
Cause I can't even slide this.
Well, if you did say-